About how the past can resurface really later, even if you think that you ignore it, it will always come back one day or later. So I'm gonna wait until someone shows up and try to start a discussion around that theme because I don't want to talk in vain. I'm talking for the audience. As you probably know so far, the stream are only 30 minutes, so if you see it live, please take the occasion to join because it doesn't last very long. I might increase the duration later, but so far I'm keeping it at 30 minutes. I don't want to overcommit. Temperature is pretty good outside here in Ottawa. I don't know if many people are connected on their screen. I went outside not too long ago and I really enjoy it. Makes a big contrast with the winter. I know that there is always some people joining in a bit later, so gonna be a bit patient. It's only 1 minute in so far. Um, Even if you see the text that I'm talking with someone around a specific topic, please feel free to share anything that you want. The discussion is not closed. It's always open to everyone. I'm gonna wait a little bit. It's only 2 minutes so far. So the stream are at the regular schedule. On my profile description, I do put the schedule. This one I didn't announce it very well in advance, but the schedule will remain the same. Monday and Saturdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. The only thing that might change in the future is the duration of the stream. So instead of being 20 minutes, hello, Haman. Your name sounds like Muslim. I am right? Because I know the Ramadan is still going on until the March 19. So it must be difficult. Yeah, I have a friend who is called Ayman, so that's why I could recognize it. I don't know what that names mean in Arabic. You probably know more than me about this, but I find it nice to question and to find the meaning of your name. Yeah, I see other people joining in. You can just say hi and righteous. Yeah, that's a really good name. Good signification. Someone just told me about the signification of David. It says it means beloved in Hebrew. I didn't know. I always assumed that it was related to the Bible. Hello, Christine. Hello, hi. How are you? Yeah, you're welcome, man. From which country are you? Are you living in Canada? Are you living abroad? Because right now it's a bad time to live in the Middle East with all the war going on in Iran and the strike and the missile. It must be a lot of tension and stress. But I support I support you during the Ramadan. It's like it's a good commitment to fast like this. It brings you closer to your spirituality. Kristen, where are you? Where are you from? Sorry, I know a lot of people are from Canada, but it's not the case for everyone. I talked with some people from the UAE before, Malaysia, UK, from different region of the world. I know that the time zone is I 7 p.m. Eastern time, but Canada is pretty big too, so there might be some people from different time zone and. If you are on the stream right now, just say hi so that I can know that you are here and we can begin to have a conversation. You don't need to share specific detail about your situation. I'm not a therapist. I'm not a psychiatrist. Hello, popcorn. Yeah, the main topic of the discussion is to say that yeah, we all have a past, we all have trauma, and we cannot just ignore them forever. In my situation, that's what happened. Like I had one major trauma at 12 years old, and then like when I was 21, it resurfaced, and I just couldn't. Yeah, I had to question myself, and I think that it's the case for a lot of people as well. And I don't want to talk specifically about the depth of everyone's trauma. It's more like the principle, the thinking behind, and it's about self-development in a certain way. But like most of my video are related to philosophy, psychology, but it's personal experience. I've been in therapy for 15 years, and I've did a lot of writing because I think that therapy on itself it's not sufficient. You really need to involve yourself in the process, and writing it helps you with awareness. I wrote for over 10 years. Yeah, Nietzsche, that's like exactly my thinking because Nietzsche he does a lot of aphorism, and when I started to write on Korad, my quote was about like he said you need chaos to give birth to a dancing star. This was one of my favorite quote, and I put it on my career profile when I started. And what I like about him is that when he says God is dead, it's not literally God is dead. It's more like the thinking at the time. He was trying to challenge people. And when you talk about the Übermensch, for example, he talk about like when he says like what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. It's about like personal development. I am from Quebec, so my first language is French. I know that there is a lot of Muslim people. They are from the Maghreb, like Tunisia, Algeria, and they speak French. The guy that I know that is called Ayman, he's from Tunisia. So he speaks French, he speaks English, and he speaks Arabic at the same time. But Nietzsche, yeah, that's the format of my video. Like, if you have noticed, my sentence it's 3 or 4 words. I don't try to make long sentence. I'm trying okay, one sentence it's subject verb object, that's it. I'm trying to make sentence with a lot of impact because I want people to remember them. If you write sentence that it's like 6 or 7 words, I feel like you are not precise enough in your thinking. Because but the problem with that is that if you make very compressed sentence, sometimes you can lose meaning because you don't have enough word to express your thought. But it's a hard, and like at the end of the day you have to think about what do I want to be remembered for. Do I want to be remembered for making comedy online or thoughtful video? Oui, je parle le français. Le français c'est ma langue maternelle. Yes, exactly. Yeah, you can interpret it and the way that you want. It's not okay. His thought is like you can consider it the way that you want. Like if I see it in a certain way, it's because of my personal experience, so I interpret it in a certain way. Like even if you would talk to an academic or someone who is a philosopher or an expert of Nietzsche, he will interpret it in a certain way, but that's his interpretation. What matters is how you see it. If you see it that way, then like that's perfectly fine. But it's not because I see it in a different way that it's bad either. For me, it was relevant because I grew up in a Christian environment, and when I face illness, I began to re-question everything. And if you take into account, for example, the life of Darwin, he lost his daughter Annie. He was sick. That's the reason why he was able to question in depth the current thinking at the time. Like religion was so important, and it and you couldn't challenge the view that the earth was created in 7 days. And so yeah, so I think that it's personal experience, personal challenges that shape their thinking. It's not just knowledge or what you study in books. But like, yeah, it's nice that you see it that way. I think that's a good philosophy. The thing is that in Quebec we have to take philosophy classes when we are in Cégep, just after high school, before going to university. We have to take 3 philosophy classes. I didn't study Nietzsche in my philosophy classes, but I did study utilitarianism with John Stuart Mill and Jeremy Bentham, and we had to make essays. So that's what I did the most on Quora. I wrote essays, but I don't pretend that I am right. I'm just, for me, the essays, it was my thinking according to my experience. If someone is there, I talk with, I talk a lot about my own thought, but to be honest, my goal for being here is to talk about what you believe, because I want to interact with you. I want to know what's preoccupying you. If you have watched any of my video, what do you think of the content? If you have any suggestion for me to improve or do better next time, I would be glad to consider it. This is the occasion that you have to speak to me directly. So yeah, I do want to say that I have a team prepared, but my first focus is being present to you and your concern. So if you are here, just join in and say hi. If you can, say where are you from. You don't have to mention a specific city, just mention the country. And yeah, I know some people that are from Quebec as well. If you are from Quebec, you can ask me a few things. I can speak French for like 1 or 2 sentences. I don't really mind talking in French, but the stream will not be in French. It will be in English. So if you are here, just feel free to say hi. I would be very happy to talk with you. Run. Yeah, you mean in the title? Yeah, the thing is, I was really in a hurry. Thank you. Yeah, I was really in a hurry when I prepared the stream. So I tried to go live as soon as I could. Where are you from, John? Are you from Canada? I am in Ontario. I live in Ottawa. What's your major? Did you study philosophy at university? Um, did you study in humanities? Did you study in social science? Oh, Somalia. I know a guy like when I was posting on Quora. He's from Somalia. Oh, you never went to school? Okay. Yeah, my mother, she was only a secretary. Kingston, okay, yeah, that's a bit west for me. Nice to have you here, Jim Lee Lynch. Oh, you live in Minnesota. Okay, so like you are in the US now. Yo, how could I know? How could I know? I'm not gonna judge like if you are in Somalia. I know that there is this kind of Johnny Somali thing right now, but I cannot know if you're serious or not. How can I be naive? It's just a chat. Don't have your tone of voice. I have nothing. I have nothing to know if you are joking or not. How can I know? I think it's a bit too presumptuous to say that I'm naive. If you are here, just yeah, I understand. I'll also read philosophy. What type of engineering did you do? I see that the number of the audience frequently change. Sometimes, if you are here, just say hi because that's the best reason. That's the main motivation for you. Like if you join and then if you present yourself, I'm gonna talk with you and like that's how you can stay because you will feel that I'm interacting with you. That's the most important part to be here. It's not just to watch; it's to interact with me. As soon as you say hi, you present yourself, I'm gonna interact with you. Yeah, one of the first work that I read completely, it's Hegel, the Phenomenology of Spirit. I also read Henri Bergson, Creative Evolution. I read Husserl because I had yeah, mechanical engineering. My best friend when I was young, he did he was pilot he was an aircraft pilot, but then he went to mechanical engineering. There is one guy like it's Robert Musil. He was a mechanical engineer and then he became a writer. He wrote two books, but it was the second book was not finished. I read some of his work. But what happened is that when I went to medical school younger, I met a mentor and he gave me reference regarding philosophy of science. So I read Thomas Eskin, The Structure of Scientific Revolution. I've read Popper, The Logic of Scientific Discovery. And for me, those texts was really, really important because it gives you the boundaries of science. It helped you to realize that science has had limit, but it's also related to my personal experience because at 21, I got diagnosed with bipolar, and then I realized I didn't know myself. I went into the psychologist's office. He asked me, "Can you tell me more about yourself?" I had absolutely no idea what to tell him. I could not share my feelings. Only thing that I knew is that, okay, I studied in biomedical science. I know the mechanism by which life operates, but I don't know my personality. I don't know my past. I don't know my childhood. So then that's when I began to question myself. And then I realized that biology on its own was insufficient to understand myself and the human in the world. And like, that's how it started. And I started to read about psychology, about sociology. I'm 35. I am from Quebec. Your name is seems Russian. Je viens du Québec. I am a French person, but right now I am in Ottawa. So I wrote on Quora for 10 years. I got more than 18 million views there, but it's very different from video. And I got a pension for life from the military, but I do want a better life. No, I am from. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. I know a lot of Russian and Ukrainian artists. The Loboda, I'm not sure if she's Russian or Ukrainian. Loboda, like I really like all of her songs. No, I am French from Quebec, so I am French Canadian. So there's a lot of expression that are not the same, but we can understand each other. Except like the people from Paris, sometimes they are very condescending. I went into Germany for the Goethe Institute to learn German. There was a guy, like he was around my age at that time, and he was from Paris, and like he was treating me like shit just because I didn't have that Parisian accent. And his mother, like she had more respect because she was a bit older and she had more life experience. But him, like just the way that he treated me, I'm like, man, we are speaking the same language. It's not like if I was English and I could not understand you. But yeah, I cannot say that all Parisian are like this, but some of them, yes, they are. I did try to take Russian classes before. As soon as I went out from the military, I began to listen to German and Russian music. That was in 2014. So I know a lot of Russian and Ukrainian songs, and yeah, I think that it's pretty cool to listen to music from other countries. And Annie Lorak, I'm not sure if she's Russian or Ukrainian, but actually she has a really powerful songs. In French, from Quebec, we have Céline Dion. But like people think that Céline Dion, she's the best singer in the world because of her role in Titanic. But Annie Lorak, for me, she's like the Céline Dion of Ukraine or Russia. Like her voice is so powerful, and yeah, I really like her. The music video too. For me, it's also the music video because the music video, it's like it gives you the visual, it gives you the general idea, and there is some form of communication. And I grew up. When I was young, we were watching much music, so there was no YouTube at that time. I was born in 1990, So like when I was 15, it was like 2005, so YouTube didn't exist. Aliona, no, I don't know. Is it a song or is it a singer? I also know Jack Alib. He's from Kazakhstan though, but I had a friend. I was talking with her very regularly, and now she disappeared. So, but yeah, I was talking with her, and yeah, I watch. Oh, okay. I will try to make some research about it when the stream ends. Aliona. Okay. The most, yeah, I try like my branding right now is to wear a scarf. It was just my signature, and yeah, I feel I'm gonna carry this as long as I can because it's a distinctive feature. To be honest, I do want to improve recording my video because the introduction is always the same thing, my face and subtitle. But yeah, I'm still learning, and I enjoy it so far. Doctor from, where are you from? Can you give me another artist? Yes. You are from France as well, or yeah. Vive la France. Okay, you are from Canada. Are you from Quebec or are you from? In Quebec, we call it the rest of Canada, the rock, because the culture is so different. I am in Ontario. I live in Ottawa, but I grew up in Quebec. I lived in Quebec for over 30 years. So Ontario, okay, good. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I see some people. Even in the previous stream, there were some people from Ontario. So it's good. It's good. Oh, you live in Alberta. Chatham. Okay, I don't know that city. Is it in the north, the south? It's probably like a smaller town. I'm not that familiar with all the town in Ontario. I've only been here since about 3 or 4 years. So, okay, near London, Ontario. Okay. Yeah, I lived 2 years in Toronto. Now it's my second year in Ottawa. I like Ontario. It's very different from Quebec. Alberta. Yeah, it's the oil and I don't know what's the life out there though. I heard that the winter are terrible. Yeah, it's cold. Today it's good. I went outside just a bit before the stream. It was like 14 degrees. I was like, man, this is really good. After all the winter that we had, that like minus 20 or something, it felt so good to just be outside and not bring your 21. That's really great. Yeah, I went outside and I just checked the temperature, but there was an intense wind when I went outside. It was I could really feel the wind. It was really strong, but it was yeah, it was good. Now it's already dark. Oh, that's a Quebecois. Goodbye. I see you later if you can join. There's no pressure. Take care. Ozempic, I guess that you are from Quebec. Je pense que tu viens du Québec. I met a few people from Quebec here. It's good to have you here, to be honest. I know that there's not a lot of content creator that that speaks in English that are from Quebec. Most of the content creator in Quebec speaks in French. Ozempic, isn't that medication for the diabetes and like, for losing weight? Yeah, I tried to do a lot of treadmill. There is a gym inside my building, so it's very easy to access. When I was applying to University of Toronto, I was so stressed and I was running like crazy. Now my stress level has lowered significantly, and I can only run for 30 minutes. I used to run for like 1 hour and 40 minutes continuously. That's the effect of stress. What are the side effects? Yeah, the thing is that every medication has side effect. I take a lot of medication right now, and yeah, I'm not complaining. It's just that I know what it is. Like some people told me, oh, your lips are dry. I tried to put some Vaseline, but it doesn't work. My lips are always dry. It's because of the medication. Oh, you wear on it. Okay, what kind of side effect did you have? Yeah, the side effect, it's crazy sometimes. I was on a medication before and I had the restlessness syndrome. Like I couldn't just sit on a chair. I always wanted to move. It was a bit crazy. But yeah, every drugs, the thing is like sometimes you have to consider, okay, what's the pros and cons? What's the if are the benefit outweigh the cons? Sometimes it's no, sometimes it's yes, but you have to deal with the consequence. Some medication are unavoidable sometimes because medicine is a bit limited right now. Can only offer drugs for most disease. Oh, okay. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, it must be really annoying. I see that there's many people connected now, so if you just want to present yourself, say hi. Like I'm not gonna talk about the topic only for myself. I'm doing it for you. So if you have anything to share, I would be happy to discuss with you about any of your concern and especially the topic that I have decided in advance. Rafki Agraf, what does it mean? No, I'm not on Ozempic. I've heard of that medication, that's why I know. And I also studied environmental science, but we didn't study all drugs. We only studied a few. I know it's for diabetes, and some people right now they are taking it for losing weight. But apart from that, I don't know much. So what means agraph? It's retatruted. Okay, I don't know what it is. That sometimes there's also like you talk about the generic or the commercial name, the scientific name. It seems that you are using the scientific name, and probably I know what is the commercial name or the generic or the branded name because the name of the molecule I don't know. Yeah, that it looks like the scientific name. If you tell me the brand and name, I might be able to recall, but apart from that, I cannot tell you much. Extra virgin oil, semaglutide. Okay, yeah, I don't know the. I studied in the field. I studied in medical science, but we studied pharmacology. So, pharmacology and pharmacy is different. Pharmacology is the study of mechanism of action of drugs, and pharmacy is like the distribution of drugs. I use olive oil in my cooking. I don't use margarine or butter. It's healthy. I try to eat so that I can avoid disease. With all my times in the hospital in my 20s, I try to avoid bad food. My sister are quite conscious regarding nutrition as well, especially when you know that cancer is about mutation. It's yeah, and it's like environmental mutation that happens through times and habits. The epigenetics, if you know a bit about it, epigenetics is not mutation on the gene itself. It's it's on a specific protein on which the DNA folds, but these change are triggered by the environment. So it means that your nutrition, the exercise, and everything, it has an impact, and over a long time, it can cause cancer. Okay, so it's already been 30 minutes. I don't want to be mean or anything, but that's my schedule for now. I try to keep it only at that length because I don't want to overcome it. But in the future, I might increase. But right now, I'm gonna say see you next time. So my next stream is gonna be on Saturday of this week. Thank you for everyone to join in today. I really appreciate it. Bye bye.